This week, it's more disturbing than having to watch the Sex and the City movie, more offensive than Old Texans' "Oh yes, oh me, oh my, have I got a treat" for those of you who have a sick sense of humour. For today, I am introducing you to the musical stylings of Mr. John Lally, an acoustic comedian who hails from Ashford in Kent. But he's not just any acoustic comedian. His songs are some of the most depraved, most insulting, most shocking, most horrifying songs I've ever heard, and I fucking love them. If you're offended easily, or have children in the room, have a vivid imagination, or have any remnants of human decency, then I'd probably switch off. But for everyone else, this is the first of two songs I'm going to play for you this week. This is the slightly lighter of the two. I'm saving the big one for the end. This is Perfect by John Lally.
When you were young, you weren't so bad. I mean, you weren't the best looking girl, but you were all I couldn't get. I wasn't that good looking either. Now you're grown up, time has been tough. Your voice has got deeper and your chin has got a little bit rough. You need to shave. Now you're standing there at 6'8". You're 24 stone, but you couldn't give a shit about your weight. You just eat. Now you're screaming, it's sexy time, but I'd rather lick a horse's ass, or even better, have a horse lick mine. It sounds like fun, but I haven't had sex in 6 years now. All the hose pipes turned off, they've been shut down, and my dam is building up. It's gonna explode. I gotta find a new way to shoot my load. When you were young, you were quite pretty. As you got older, you just got pretty fat. See what I did there? When you were young, you had sense and direction. Now you sit around all day complaining about your yeast infection. No comment. We went to the zoo, you and me. All the kids ran away and cried that the animals were free. They were referring to you, not me. All my friends, they all laugh, but your hygiene problems are only 'cause you can't fit in the bath. In your defense, it's quite a small bath. I no longer get an erection in the Blockbuster X-rated section, and I can no longer get my baby up when I'm watching two girls, one cup. Maybe you're the reason that a man turns gay. Maybe you're the start of World War III. Maybe you're the reason for bestiality, oh baby. Maybe you're the reason a pedophile exists. Every time I see you, wanna slit my wrists. Seems I only love you when I'm really fucking pissed, oh baby. Maybe you're perfect for me.
Maybe you're the reason for bestiality. Never before have I laughed so hard at the subject of World War III, women shaving, yeast infections, chronic obesity, and paedophilia. John Lally has an uncanny talent for lulling you into a false sense of security before smacking you upside the face with a massive slab of wrong. The first time I saw him perform was a couple of years back at a gig called Derrick Fest. He was up pretty late, and because of all the acoustic artists I'd seen precede him, I figured he'd be the same, but god damn was I wrong. I mean, I spent half of his set rolling around on the floor, unable to breathe properly because I was laughing so hard. I mean, if you ever get the opportunity, then go see him play live, because for one man and a guitar, he can really manipulate the audience. It's quite a sight to behold. I mean, I'm going to put as many links as I can up to, for his work, so there's no excuse not to give him a listen. This is the last song I'm going to play for you. It's the one that really, really hooked me. I've put a link on the right to a video of him performing this live, but with no further ado, This is Little Puppy by John Lally. Seriously, if you're easily offended, you really don't want to listen to this song.
Got a puppy for my birthday. He was so small and sweet. He made little puppy sounds. He had a puppy nose and puppy feet. Early one morning he came in my room, and he sat at the end of my bed. He lifted his tail, he looked to me. I couldn't help myself, so I said, animals turn me on. If you don't like him, well hey screw you. I've got a puppy in my bed and I'm lifting his tail. Mommy, won't you take me to the zoo? So I undid my belt and pulled down my trousers and fed little puppy my little treat. I knew I was doing so wrong, but his long wet tongue felt so gentle and sweet. I was riding on the top and his claws were digging into my hand. My mother walked in on us, I heard her screaming, so I said, animals turn me on. If you don't like him, well hey screw you. I've got a puppy in my bed and I lost my clothes. Mommy, won't you take me to the zoo? Now puppy won't move, cause puppy is dead. He choked on my penis while he was giving head. What should I do next? At least he won't claw when we're having sex. Dead animals turn me on. If you don't like him, well hey screw you. I've got a puppy in the closet and I lost my clothes. Mommy, won't you take me to the pet cemetery? The pet cemetery. I tried to get a girl, they turned away. I tried to get a boy, I didn't know what to say. I tried to become a monk, but I couldn't sit still. And now I'm in bed with my latest roadkill. I tried to get a woman, they didn't want to know. And now I'm alone, oh I'm a one-man show. I tried so hard, I prayed to God. And now I'm having casual sex with my dog. Animals turn me on. If you don't like it, well hey screw you. I've got a puppy in my bed and I lost my clothes. Mommy, won't you take me to the zoo? Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. And this old man came rolling home.
And if you like that, which I'm sure you did, then listen to the following: I Love You and Mr. STD, in which he covers the topics of incest, necrophilia and AIDS. You can find both of them on John's MySpace page, which is www.myspace.com/John Lally. You can also find him over at YouTube. All you need to do is search for Johnny Lally Lally. Yeah. If you didn't like those, and you're now staring slack-jawed at the computer screen ready to complain, I would like to remind you that I don't care. John Lally doesn't care. Actually, you can complain if you want to. I mean, it'd be interesting to have a real complaint on the podcast for once. Now, it's been brought to my attention that I've been way too happy recently. I mean, I haven't attacked anyone apart from Pete Doherty and Emo Kids since episode 2. So here's a promise. I'm going to scour the internet, and I'm going to bring you something I truly hate. Then I'm going to slam it, and I'm going to slam it hard. This has been Dirty Drew's Rock Revolution. I'm Dirty Drew, reminding you that animals may be a nice present for Christmas, but given the opportunity, they'd make a great gift for Valentine's Day too.